Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of Dear Dave. I'm Dave Preece from QStory, and I'm here to answer your questions on intraday automation and how it can benefit you and your contact center. Now, in this edition, I'm going to focus on how intraday automation can make sure you're always looking at the most up-to-date version of the plan. First thing in the morning, you can look at your demand versus supply picture on your workforce management system and say, I know what type of day we're going to expect. Then you get a couple of phone calls, agents advising you that they're not going to be in because they're sick. You're so busy right now, you agree to update those schedules a little later in the day when things have calmed down a little bit. Then a few more agents say that they are sick and a few others say that they're running late. Suddenly your view in WFM is out of date. Now, making the right decision on whether to allow that offline time or that short notice holiday request is now much more difficult. Knowing what options you have available to fight service level fires gets harder as your view gets more approximate. As you are guessing what your demand versus supply truly looks like, there's a risk that you'll make a decision that will damage service levels and customer experience. Now, intraday automation with QStory addresses these problems. So let's take a look. The agent uses the QStory smartphone agent app to tell you that they're going to be off sick. Their schedule and the overall plan is immediately updated with an appropriate code. Exactly the same thing happens when an agent tells you that they're running late. And it is that immediacy that makes sure that your real-time analysts, team leaders, and operational managers have an incredibly up-to-date view of demand versus supply available. And that means that they and you can make decisions based on data, not on gut feel. Take the guesswork out of your plans with intraday automation from QStory. So if you'd like to know how QStory can transform your contact center productivity and agent experience, then email me on deardave@qstory.ai.